Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Matt from Webb Inc. Here at Webb Inc. we talk about health, wealth, relationships, and so much more. I thought about doing a 2-minute Tuesday video, but I realized we've been on this journey together for however long, and you don't know nothing about me. The reason I'm doing this is obviously I love it, and I want to be an entrepreneur on many aspects, real estate, all these other things. That's why I like to share a lot of the knowledge with you, amongst other things. But really, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. A few years ago, I don't know, like 3-4 years ago, I had lost everything. I was on top of the world, selling cars, felt like I was a man. But I was young and dumb and immature. I had a bunch of missteps and falls from there, falls from grace, lost everything. I had this Audi S4 I loved, and that was the last thing to go amongst all my other things. I mean, yeah, I was back to ground zero, had nothing, and honestly, it started with me riding a roadster pedal bike, which I actually have right here in the studio, with a flat tire, driving at 5 a.m. to a day labor place just to make some money. Usually people don't make these stories until they've already made it and they're, whatever, they got 5 million viewers and they don't have any risk of whatever, prejudgments or whatever it may be. But I fell from grace really hard, and I lost everything, and I just didn't know how I was going to climb my way back up top, because I sold cars and this is how I made my money, and I couldn't do that anymore. It just wasn't right. It wasn't healthy for me. So I went on this journey where I was trying things and literally scratching and crawling my way back up. I went from this road racing bike with a flat tire, riding at 5 a.m. in the pitch dark all the way across town, to finally getting a car. It's the getting here to where I am now, where I'm at this level of success. It has been a massive journey, and it has been very hard along the whole entire way. In order for you to really truly get where you want to go, you're gonna have to do whatever you're doing now, and then imagine that times 1,000. There is so much you need to do just to get yourself there. As soon as you get yourself in a comfortable position, you're almost at that bar, and then you have to get a little bit higher and then a little bit higher. That's why the rich stay rich. It's because they already have enough money and they're making it work for them. Right now, a lot of people are, maybe even you, I myself am still doing it. I am working for my money, but on top of that, I'm making it work for me, which is the most crucial point, because eventually that money will work way harder than you ever could in the rest of your lifetime. But you need to be patient. Patience is a virtue, and you need to do things on a daily basis to further your journey, whether it be listen. If you don't like reading, listen to Audible. There's so much information and free courses and books and so many different ways to learn that it's impossible for you not to be able to reach whatever your goals and dreams are. And it's important to imagine yourself in those situations. Imagine yourself in your sports car you want, or that dream job you want, or that house you want, and put yourself in there and imagine the small little finite details, because it's a truth. I heard before in one of the books I read, and I can't remember who the quote's from, but if you can't imagine yourself in the exact situation, doing it, living it, being about it, you're never gonna get there. It's just something not feasible. Most of my life I grew up, my mom was a single mom, my dad wasn't there, and it was a struggle, and that was the only life I knew. And if I continued on that path, with what I knew, and I didn't decide to better myself in self-education and self-improvement and self-growth by reading books on all of that stuff and taking courses, I know exactly where my life would be. I may not even be here right now. I mean, the path I would have been taking would have been real bad, and it's nothing that I really wanted. When I was 12 years old, me and my best friend had these goals and dreams of getting out of this bad situation that we were in, and that we weren't allow our possible future kids or children or whoever to ever have to go through that again. So that's why I'm here doing this today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I hope there's no judgment. I've had a wild and crazy life with a ton of experience that I would like to share with you every single week. That's why I will keep coming even though I'm not making a dime. So don't forget to give me one of these, subscribe, see you every single week. I appreciate each and every one of you.